everyone, this is Julia from Green Umbrella, and what I wanted to do today was to show you a little bit of the new Blab. Blab is just brilliant. It's a live streaming app. It's so much better than things like Skype and Google Hangouts because it's such an easy interface to use, and it is the new kid on the block, but all the gurus seem to be hopping onto it, and I can see the reasons why. So to set up a new Blab, all you need to do, or set up an account, is you need to have a Twitter account. That's probably the only down thing. So you can't just set up an account, you do need to have a Twitter account. So all you have to do is literally click sign up with Twitter. Sign up with Twitter. I'm logged in at the moment as Green Umbrella. So I have a new account here. I'm going to click, I don't want notifications, so I'm going to click out of here because I have notifications when I'm on Blab as Julia Doherty anyway. Okay, let me just talk you through the profile. So over here on the far right hand side, if you click to come down to profile settings here, you can see it will automatically import everything that's on your Twitter account already. So you've got a nice little bio. Just as a little bit of a hint, if you do edit the bio on Twitter, you get up to 160 characters. On Blab, you only get 140. So if you've got 160 characters already on your Twitter account, then just leave your profile as it is. It imports your avatar and everything else automatically, so you really probably don't need to do much with that at all. There are rumours that a really nice big cover photo is going to come in, just like the Twitter headers, but we haven't seen that yet. It will automatically give you followers and people that you're automatically following as well, which is all cool. Hopefully Green Umbrella is following me. There you go. Okay, so let's go on to Blab, and I'll just give you a bit of a tour of this area. One thing I have been trying is to actually show you what a Blab looks like inside of Blab, but for some reason the technology won't let me record a Blab internally. I should think that's sort of from protection basis, not really sure why. So let me just give you a run through of this part, and then I'll do some screenshots then of the actual rooms. Okay, so on the far left hand side we've got tags. So tags are really like categories. We've got a range of different tags there. So if you're looking at marketing or social media, you can click marketing, and you can see all the marketing blabs are live now, which are categorized as marketing. You can see the scheduled ones, so these are ones that are going to happen in the future, and you can see the topics that people are going to be talking about. And if you subscribe, then you get an email to say this blab is just about to go live, and you can join in the conversation. And you can also have a look at the replays. So these are replays that have happened over a period of time and I would highly recommend, if you are into it, and subscribing to Social Media Examiner Michael Stelzner's Blab. He does them every Thursday/Friday. It's like a roundup of all the news that's happening in social media. Definitely recommend that one. Okay, so that's this room here. What is a Blab? A Blab, I say, is a live streaming app. So what I'm going to do now is just nip into a Blab. So I'm going to go into one on air, and I'm going to take you through. I'm going to hop into this one, which is Name That Tunes in 80s and 90s. That sounds like quite good fun, and I'm just going to give you a bit of a tour of the room. So bear with me 1 second while I put you on hold. Okay, so let's talk you through the room. So I've now clicked on, this is just a screenshot, so I'm just going to show you bits and bobs. So the first thing is, right in the center here, you usually have like 1 or 2 people, and then you'll get an area that says join seat. As a user, you can click join and you can hop into the conversation, which is really quite cool. So if you're brave enough and you've got a webcam sorted out, then definitely join in some blabs and get chatting with some people. One of the key things I really would recommend is, you can see all these guys all have headphones on, because if you're recording it, you tend to get a lot of echo. So one thing I would always recommend is to have some sort of headphones on. Even the little iPhone earpieces work absolutely fine. You know, the earbuds that you get with an iPhone, with the little microphone on them, they're absolutely fine. So just make sure that you've got headphones on, otherwise people will end up bumping you out. And that's what they call it, bumping out. So the host, you can see over here, this guy has got a H in the top. That means he's the host. Let me talk through some other things as well. If someone is either too loud, or you get some echoes and you don't really want to listen to them, you can click on this little button here. So this little button here, and then that will mute him. To the right, you see you've got little hands here. If you're hovering over this, it will say give prop. props. So props, I don't know if that's just an American term, but it basically means give them applause or give them a high five, and you can click it quite a few times and then his number will come up. So you can see he's got 1,068, she's got 1,255, and some blabs have a bit of a competition as to who can get the most applause or who gets the loudest applause, and that works quite well and gets the audience involved as well. So that's cool. You can actually click above the person's name and you can click into them and follow those people as well. You can do instant follow just by clicking the plus here as well, and that's what a lot of people tend to do. Right in the top of the room, you've got, these are the people that have viewed, they've had 98 people attending, but 17 are actually currently viewing, and these are the 17 people across here, across the top. Okay, so let's move on. Looking over to the left hand side of the blab room, you've got where it says here off the record. That means that people are not recording, so this blab is not being recorded. Lots and lots of people are using blab now to record the whole thing, so you can record. It sends you a little email afterwards with an audio and a video, which is great. And once you've finished the recording, you can then click a little button and send that whole video up to YouTube, which is just absolutely brilliant. You can edit the name as well. I love this feature as well, which is tell a little bird. So when you're actually presenting, you can say to people, please tell a little bird, and when they click that button, their tweet will appear here as well, which is always cool. Obviously they get an option to edit that tweet before it gets sent out, so they can put some of their own little bits and bobs in there as well. So an in-bed Twitter feed for your blab room is absolutely brilliant, and it encourages more interaction and more engagement. So that's a cool thing. So that's the left hand side. On the right hand side is where everybody chats. This is like the live chat of people who are actually not included in here, but this is all these people that are up here are in this room here, so it will tell you who's joined. So if you've joined a chat, it will tell you who it is. You could do animated GIFs. All of these people here are linkable, so you can click on the link and you can follow those as well. I'm not sure about you, but I'm not that keen on this black background, so you can change that. All you have to do is click /light, L-I-G-H-T, and that will change the background to white, and I actually much prefer that. And the other thing that you can do as well is you can go /Q, and that then says, it gives a little like a short code for a word question. Blabs as well, maybe do that at a later stage, but just go /Q and you can ask a question. That highlights it to the host and to the co-host that you actually have a question. That works really well as well. The other tab just to the right is mentions, and that just shows all your mentions, a little bit like Twitter. So that's the room, just to show you the basics. I didn't want to go into too much detail there, but I hope that gives you a bit of an insight as to what blab is all about. Have fun at the end of the day. Please follow me. I'm blab.im/Julia Doherty. We'll be doing lots of social media and marketing and WordPressy type blab. So please hop in. Don't be afraid. Always ask some questions, and I'll see you on blab. You take care. Bye bye.